Now we've spent an hour trying to get the battery out of the Mustang, and then in the end we called the RACV. They came within 5 minutes and fixed it within 3. So we've decided that discretion is better part of valor, and now we're on to angst. And I'm going to dive over and see if I can see why one of the trim tabs is not working. Sue has elected not to do that because as we speak, if there's not an iceberg floating by, there won't be long before they do. It's frigid, but I have no feeling from the waist down, so it won't worry me. I'm going to get into the budgies, but first of all, we've got to get rid of the two-man kayak because that's where the stairs are, and I can't get back onto the angst once I've pretended I'm fixing the trim tab. So that's what we'll do, and we'll sign off. And when I'm back in the budgies and jumped in there, if you want to see something shrink, keep that on very, very magnified footage.
Will do.
Right, now I'm going to dive under the transom, which is this thing here, and the trim tabs. Try and not get my stomach in, will you? That's another thing I've got to take the scales that I've got in my house back to the manufacturer. They're wrong. They're weighing heavy.
Really?
They're weighing heavy. So try not get the general smuts in. So I'm going to get on here. You can actually put your head up and breathe, and I'm going to see, and then I've got to get you to turn the trim tab on, and if I see any fluid leaking out into the bay, I shout out to turn it off.
Okay. I'm used to you shouting.
So I'm going down now. How long will it be before I drop that?
Better not, because we've only got 113 spanner.
Well, I'll put that in there.
Oh, God.
What I'll do is, I'll leave it there.
Have a look first. Come back and give me a report on what you see.
Righto. Oh, man. Oh, no, man. Oh, gee whiz. That's all. It's the port one, isn't it?
Oh, look.
Yeah, it is.
How you doing under there?
Oh, jeez.
I'll button off until you tell me.
Hang on. Yep, just button.
Hang on. Yeah.
So, I've unscrewed that out of the trim tab, and that's where it's leaking through that. That's completely corroded, that. Fuck. So it leaks out from this tube into there. That screws into the trim tab to operate it, but you can see that there. It's I don't know if you can see that, can you? See that spinning around there? That is completely corroded, or it's missing something.
Yep, I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay. Now, you've heard Sue give me backseat driving instructions while we've been in the tug. Well, here's the roles reversed. She's about to back angst into a very narrow gap, and it's not easy. And so if I just give her some advice while she's doing it, she won't mind. And also, we got to get in touch with, how you going? I'm not looking where we're going. You all right?
Not bad.
We got to get in touch with Gordon, the Garmin god, the god of Garmin's, Gordon, because we tried to put it on automatic pilot route, following the route. What is that called?
Navigation.
Navigation on the route that we'd set, and it's all, I think it needs to be recalibrated. So Gordon, the god of Garmin, might tell us that. Now I'm walking down the back now while Sue does this, and she's doing it on remote. I'm coming down here, and don't worry if you think I'm giving her instructions, because it's a team game. She gives me, oh shit, don't do that. She gives me instructions when we're back in the tug in. I'm giving her some here now. So this is pretty difficult, this. I'll tell you that now. So here she is. This is the remote. It's like it's windy, and the river's running. The river's running. So here we go. We get it over. Just get around the back here. We're going over there. You're between those two boats. Well, not into that pen there. Can you see that little narrow pen there? Can you see that between the two white posts?
Very narrow.
That's narrow. So she knows what to do. I'm standing right behind her, and she waved at that. So here we go. It is actually very difficult to do this. I don't mind saying. So this is like a computer game or a game you play in a
left one back, yes?
arcade.
Right.
Not yet. Get it up a bit further. Righto, the left one back. Right. And you got then work the that's right. That's get them in neutral. Right. Now work the the stern thruster over. Don't lose the front. So here we are. We're going back in here. This is very difficult.
Don't lose the front.
Right. It's going well. Let's get the front out a bit. I get the front out a bit now.
Out a bit more?
The bow thruster out to the left. Now keep it off the keep it off that. Keep it off that there. It's going well. Keep it off that. Excellent. Don't lose the front. Now get the stern over the stern thruster. Stern thruster. Bow stern. That's it. Now don't lose the front. Now watch that. That is in. You've got that in. Watch this. You can see how narrow that is. That is, I'm telling you, that is an excellent effort.
And no instructions.
No instructions. Very good indeed. Now I'm buttoning off because I'm going to go down and do the ropes. So that is really excellent. And you can see how narrow that is. There's about a foot each side. So I'm buttoning off, and that's the end of the day where we found a few things wrong with ANGST. We found the trim tab hoses had corroded due to lack of anodes, and a little bit of an oil leak in the engine room, but we'll polish him up and give him a kiss.
And then Gordon, the Garmin Gordon.
No, I've mentioned Gordon, the Garmin guide.
You.
Right, good. Thank you, Gordon.